Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Friday the 13th, 2015. No bad luck here unless you really don't like cold and snow. Well, then that'd pretty much cover everybody at this point, with temperatures ranging from the single digits to the lower teens throughout the entire Philadelphia, New York City metropolitan area. But if that isn't cold enough for you, winds are also from the northwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour, making wind chills below zero. So I think it pretty much is pretty clear. If you're going outside, bundle up because frostbite will be easy to develop in these conditions. So please use some common sense, use some caution, and stay out of this cold as much as possible. With these strong winds, we also have clear skies as high pressure is in control. Enjoy that while you can because it looks like your Valentine's Day dinner is going to be visited by Old Man Winter with some heavy snow possible for tomorrow afternoon, evening, and into early Sunday morning. Definitely a good day or good evening to stay inside. Stay indoors, and maybe have a romantic dinner at home rather than out. Just saying. So let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. On the radar, it's high and dry, nothing much going on right now. Keyword is right now. We do see a few snow showers up here in the Great Lakes, a bit of a foreshadowing of what is to come. Now, the key here is take a look at the infrared satellite picture. This right here is trouble. This low pressure system is going to dive through Ontario, head through the Great Lakes, and then redevelop off the New Jersey coast tomorrow afternoon. Now, while it's diving south towards our neck of the woods, scattered snow showers, with some of these snow showers capable of some bursts of heavy snow, will develop tomorrow afternoon. Think of them kind of like thunder showers in the summer. Quick, heavy bursts of snow. Could even see hear a little bit of rumble with these snow squalls moving through as this dynamic and strong disturbance dives towards the New Jersey coast. Then things get interesting. You see, this low pressure system is going to redevelop off the New Jersey coast, rapidly intensify, and produce periods of moderate to heavy snow. The question is, where is that moderate to heavy snow going to set up? Well, first candidate obviously is Boston. Unfortunately, they're going to continue to see an onslaught of heavy snowfall. But for our neck of the woods, I'm focusing on the New York City metro. And I'm going to show you why. Let's take a look at the NAM model guidance. Now, you never take any model verbatim, but there are some features in these models and in the observations that make me a bit concerned here. So when we take a look at the NAM, obviously cold today, temperatures are only going to be in the upper teens to lower 20s for highs. When I say lower 20s, I mean 20. That's about it. For tomorrow morning, clouds will start to increase. Low temperatures in the mid to upper teens as we get a southwesterly wind ahead of this cold front. Now tomorrow afternoon with that southwesterly wind, look for high temperatures in the mid to upper 20s over the interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. Don't get used to it. That low pressure system is going to jump to the coast, and when it does, temperatures are going to crash. We're talking about 20s and teens by tomorrow evening. So we're going from 34 to roughly 19 in a span of a couple of hours with these rapidly falling temperatures. And while that's happening, our low pressure system redevelops off the coast, and what develops is an inverted trough, what's called a Norlon trough. And these troughs are very difficult to forecast for. But usually they impact New England and not so much the northern mid-Atlantic. In this case, it's going to be a very fine line that we're going to have to watch very carefully. So this storm's going to quickly move out. It's not going to stick around. It's going to basically visit on Valentine's night and then kick on out of there by Sunday morning with clearing skies by the afternoon and brutally cold temperatures. Temperatures will be falling throughout the day on Sunday through the teens into the single digits. And then on President's Day Monday, well, at least it'll be dry, it'll be sunny. It'll also be cold with temperatures in the single digits below zero for lows and single digits to mid-teens for highs. Yeah, kind of cold. One of those President's Days, you just kind of stay indoors. With the winds, by the way, the winds are going to be a major problem with this storm. So let's take a look at the impact map. So this is our impact map. And first of all, we'll start off with the red area here. This is for eastern Connecticut and eastern Long Island. I'm looking for 6 to 10 inches of snow between 4 p.m. Saturday and 12 p.m. Sunday. Major issue here, blizzard-like conditions, strong winds. We're talking about winds of 15 to 30 miles per hour, gusts over 40 miles per hour. So obviously visibility is going to be below zero at times. It's just going to be nasty out there during this time period. So please don't travel if you don't have to, because this storm means business in these areas. Now, in our purple region, let me exit out of this. This is basically much of the rest of Connecticut, the Hudson River Valley, Long Island, the rest of Long Island, the New York City Metro, northern New Jersey, and central New Jersey. This area has a high volatility forecast because if the trough forms just a little bit further south, then we get more snow out of this storm than what's currently being forecasted. So we have to watch that very carefully. Other than that impact, I'm looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow between 3 p.m. tomorrow and 10 a.m. Sunday. Most of the snow will fall in the late evening, let's say after 8 p.m. Saturday on through about 2, 3 a.m. on Sunday. That's going to be the bulk of the snowfall. Again, very strong winds and visibilities below a mile at times. So blizzard-like conditions can be expected even if you only get 3 inches of snow. It's a dry snow with winds around 15 to 30 miles per hour with higher gusts. It's going to be blowing around. Very hard to remove because everything's blown around, and also very hard to see because the visibility is very low. So again, if you don't have to travel Saturday night, please don't. Stay home. It is going to be absolutely nasty out there. And again, the difference in this forecast here is right now I'm expecting the trough to set up here and pummel these guys. If the trough sets up down here, instead of setting up here, it goes down here, then we get into those heavy bands and we expand this area back down this way. So you kind of see where the volatility is with that forecast. Locations further west as we head towards eastern Pennsylvania, towards Scranton, still like 3 to 6 inches. Again, it's going to be cold out, so it's a high ratio of snow. So about a quarter of an inch of precipitation leads to close to about 5 inches of snow. So it's definitely a moderate snow event for Hazleton and Allentown and Scranton and Wilkes-Barre. Generally 3 to 6 inches from 12 p.m. Saturday to 6 a.m. Sunday. And then as you head further south, because the focus of this storm will be more to your north and east, I'm looking at 1 to 3 inches of snow, light snow for the most part for the Philadelphia Metro and for southern New Jersey, including Delaware, and also south central Pennsylvania. Most locations are going to be near 1 inch, but I wanted to keep that 3-inch potential in there in case you get a heavy burst. So that is your forecast discussion for today. We'll focus on the other storm, whether or not that's still in the game for Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow, I really want to nail down this storm and let you know what we're going to be dealing with for tomorrow evening. Thank you for following NYNJPA weather, and as always, stay safe out there.